Hello, Neptunians. Welcome back to Readings from Neptune Tarot. I am the Neptunian Kitty, and I'm here to provide for you all what you all need to know, need to be aware of, and what your ancestors or spirit guides, spirit team want you all to leave behind for this 2025. It's about to end in less than 48 hours. On the thumbnail, it's going to look different. It's going to be 3 little stickers. One sticker, let me go over here, is going to say playing dumb. Sticker number 2 is going to say you are the main character. And sticker number 3 is going to say drama starter. So depending on which sticker on the thumbnail calls to you, that's the one that you should be going to. Or if you cannot decide, you can watch all of them. Some of my followers do that, and they get little caveats of things here and there, little nuggets that help them. And also, if you don't like the thumbnails but you prefer the cards that you're looking at right now, you can also pick from one of those. Okay, so keep in mind these are for entertainment purposes only, and this is a general reading. So Group 1, you guys get the Shaman, trust in the higher forces. Group 2, Direction Guardian, choose your path. And Group 3, Witch, be the light. So you all have owls and birds here. Take a deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. Pick the one that draws to you, and I will see you at your reading. Alrighty, so Group 1, if you chose sticker 1, this is your reading. Shaman, trust in the higher forces, okay? An owl. Most of them had birds, so birds are very significant to you right now. So Group 1, pile 1, sticker 1, what do your ancestors, spirit guides, ancestors of the Most High want you to leave behind for this 2025? Trust. So probably being a control freak when it comes to your manifestations and trusting the universe and letting God do what he's got to do. We're going to wrap up 2025 and start 2026 real soon. Year of the Fire Horse. Alrighty. Let's get it. Let's go. Okay. So what do my group 1s need to leave behind? Alrighty. So something about holding back, not wanting to let go. So for you all is holding on to negative feelings or your past traumas and not trusting new people. For some of you, it's involving relationships, Group 1, whereas like you want to hang people for your ex's crimes, and that's not making you or anybody else happy, okay? 606 can be significant. You could be seeing like 101, 202, 606, numbers that mirror each other. And it's not making you happy. So your ancestors want you to let go of all the injustices and all the things that ended. Like whatever ended this year needed to end for your highest good, whether it be love, platonic, or work, whatever it was that needed to end, had to end. The year of the snake. We were finally peeling back the layers of what was underneath all that. Was it really honest and true, or was it something that was causing a lot of confusion? And also, not only were we literally finding the snakes in our grasses here, Group 1, it was the year of the snake is also about shedding and growth, and that sometimes that is very uncomfortable. Sometimes the things we want the most are not for our highest good, and for some of y'all it could have been a friendship, a relationship, or a career. But I'm getting that it's a career. So whatever career ended because of ruthless people trying to sabotage your happiness and backstab you, 1010, this King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, or a Gemini, that your ancestors are asking you to just drop that and let it go. because you're still acting really defensive when it comes to this Empress, even though you are no longer in this dangerous situation. Okay? So your ancestors are knowing that this King of Swords, or whoever this person was that was opposing you, being your biggest hater, they are not going to be able to come and touch you anymore because you are divinely protected. Like, I'm seeing like the knight and the moat. Well, the moat is up and the knight can't cross. Yeah, for others of you, Spirit wants you to leave behind a tyrannical father figure or a masculine that's just always dangling the carrot in front of you. But then when it comes to actually giving you this reward or their end of the deal, they can never pull through. This could be a Cancer, Taurus, Aries, Virgo. Something's just not working out between you and this person, and it's time for you to put this to bed so you can start everything anew. It's time for you to lay out all your cards on the table and address what's been really blocking you. For others of you, someone that you have blocked and walked away from, your ancestors want you to keep them blocked, because the moment you unblock them, they're going to message you to start a fight. That's the second time I get this. And you block this person around Leo season, and they just want to spy on you and come in arrogantly to argue with you because they're mad that you wouldn't play number 2 to them, that you refused to be side piece, and they're mad about that. And ever since you left, this person has been having a lot of misfortunes, because while they were around, they were having a lot of angelic intervention while you were having blockages and confirmation. So this is something about a car or about movement moving forward. So this person thought it was funny that you're being blocked and can't get what you want, along with this girl with the reddish hair, but they don't understand that those blockages it's your divine protection that's going to lead you to better. So whatever was a no in 2025, it was for your highest good, group 1, because what's coming for 2026 is going to be better. For you all, you're not going to be able to make forward movement until you cut off this King of Cups, this Queen of Cups, because they are blocking you from being this Queen of Pentacles. Someone is actively watching your money and evil eyeing you, the way you make money, the way you make abundance. Why? Because some of them could have paid for spell work to bury you and your finances, and it was very weak. You were able to undo what they did within 8 hours. This person could have tried to do spell work on you around August 15, July 15, Cancer Leo season, July 5th. And it could have worked for a little bit, group 1. I'm not going to lie. And you were kind of sad. But now that cycle is over and you're moving on. 21, 12. What was I saying about those numbers that mirror each other? So so you are coming out of this cycle of misfortunes and losses very well, and Spirit wants you to put all of that to bed, because they want you to know that it wasn't for nothing, that you didn't suffer in vain. You're gonna get your rewards, group 1, and you're gonna be sitting pretty, looking like the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Not only gonna be having really good money and eating good and being grounded and making smart money moves, you're gonna be looking sexy a fuck. Okay, AF, I'm sexy as fuck and I'm freaky. Get whoever you want, eeny meeny. Right, so you're gonna, once you get rid of these people, you're gonna have a lot of money. And these people, it's two, are freaking out that you're no longer gonna be traveling with them. You're no longer going to be telling them your hopes and dreams. You're no longer going to be telling them your secrets, because these are people you would tell your hopes and aspirations and secrets to, and they would just be like, that's stupid, and then would try to sabotage you behind your back. These are people that say they're not spiritual, but they'll pay for spiritual work. Damn. What was I just saying? But you already see clearly how dark and evil these people move. For some of you, this could have been people in your family. January 10th could be significant. That's Capricorn season. You're gonna reject a love offer from somebody in your past, a possible Aquarius, because they were lying about what they were doing with an Aries and or a Pisces. Or this is someone that was just trying to hide. I'm hearing an inconvenient truth. Maybe they're an Al Gore supporter from you. Clarify the Ace of Swords to the Moon and the King of Wands, please. Yeah, this person was lying about who they were courting their attention to. This Capricorn. They could have a lot of Capricorn in their chart. Yeah, you need to let go of this emotionally manipulative masculine. This person could have been giving you money, an Aquarius, but yeah, you let them go over a Pisces or a Libra. You made a judgment call here. Because this man was trying to treat you like one of the ones, like you were part of the Herring Garage Group 1. And yeah, you were just like, no. Absolutely not. This is someone that's getting a divorce because this Queen of Cups or this Queen of Wands that he's married to could have found out about the water sign and they're like, oh, hell no. Yeah, because this person was juggling more than two. And that could have pissed you off. And this masculine is mad they couldn't bind you to them. They're very unhappy without you. But you need to let them go. Like Spirit says, everyone you had a falling out with and ended things with, it's for a reason. Do not go back. I'm hearing about like the pillar of salt where like I forgot what story in the Bible it is. I don't know if it's King Solomon, where they asked, I forgot who tells the wife, like as you're running from like the ruins and all this chaos, do not look back or you will be turned into a pillar of salt. And she looked back and turned into a salt. Meaning, looking back is only going to poison you and diminish you and make you start the healing process all over again. Like, look how far you've come and how many doors have opened without these people. Why are you going back? Do not sabotage your blessings trying to go back to fool's gold. And this person's showing up as a knight, not as a king or an emperor or a hierophant in the upright. So, and that's the honest truth. So Spirit wants you to stop giving people second chances that don't deserve it. Because if the shoe is on the other foot, Group 1, these people wouldn't give two shits about you. And they would just be like, whatever. Right. Yeah. Your task is to move on so that you can get this 10 of Pentacles. And do not accept any offers from people that never made you happy and did everything they could to sabotage you from your wish fulfillment. For some of you, you're going to have to cut off someone that's tied to a Neo, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius so that your Wheel of Fortune stays in the upright. Because this person and another, it's always a group of 3 with you all that wants to work you. It can never just be one person taking you collective. It has these people always got to call for backup because with you they can't. Right, but these people are very unhappy. There's a 3. And it's like, instead of worrying about what my Group 1 is doing, worry about your man cheating on you. This could be a Scorpio, a Pisces, a Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Aries. Strong Cancer. Somebody just wants you to not amount to anything. They don't want you to have a job, a car, happiness, nothing. This is someone that's sneakishly evil eyeing you. And this is someone that does black magic behind people's back and they don't know it. Why? They want you to start cheating or your man to start cheating, for those of you that are in a healthy relationship. Because this person feels like you left them out in the cold. But this person's very unhealed. And you already know who this is. This is giving like a friend that you're like, bitch, I don't know if you're my friend or you my enemy. Because the way you act is hella weird. You're never commenting on when I win, but you comment when everybody else wins. But the moment I say something you disagree with or I disagree with, ahí vas a ver la pinche bocota. If your friends do that, it's not your friend. And they've been hating you from the jump. And you need to leave them behind. So your spirit guides want you to leave all these fake ass people behind. Anyone that ever made you question your worth, your sanity, you need to leave them behind. Because if it's from God, you will not have confusion. It will not give you any confusion. And somebody's going to get chills when they hear that. Maybe somebody likes to watch The Girls Next Door. That's old school. Because I just heard that when Kendra would be like, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, Mary. So maybe someone likes to watch, come on in my house, to my house, I'm gonna give you candy. That used to be my ringtone. Alright, so fortune cookie. Give you all the fortune cookie. Stop. Drop. I didn't do love stereo for December. I need to do that after I do this. Working so hard every now and then, and now we get to play it. My boss telling me that he wasn't liking John Cena. I was like, how dare you? I'm like, no, when John Cena was in his prime, I'm still a Daniel Bryan CM Punk fan. Because Punk has always been baby girl coded. Reflection. Friendships in your life may come to an end. Ira. This was given by a Scorpio that loves me. Detente, Jochis. Detente. Alright, sorry. In your life, okay, friendships in your life may come to an end. Others could bloom and blossom. So all these old karmic friendships and relationships, whatever it was, needed to end so that these new, better ones can come in. And being that it is the end of the 2025, going into 2026, I'm going to pull on some of these self-care oracles to see how you can implement some self-care for now and maybe even into 2026, whatever you want to do, group one. Seek nature, get off the internet, go outside and just walk around and look at the trees, look at the birds, look at the sky, ground yourself. Charity, volunteer, donate things to charity. Even volunteering your time is a form of charity, community service building. And treat yourself. Buy a gift for them on Valentine's, for Galentine's, one for you and one for them and two for you. And manifest strength. And look, she's working out outside. Go into confirmation. Go into nature more. If your mom doesn't stress you out and make problems worse, call your mom. Vent to your mom. She's your family. She won't be telling your business to others unless, if she is, she is. But damn. All right. But, all right. Channel messages for my group ones. I'm going to try to keep these as short as possible. I don't want to do an hour and some, unless you guys like the hour and some ones. Let's see. All right, someone's out of pocket with you. Yes, you can trust them. Rompecorazones. Allison. Un poco a la vez. Making 10 fake profiles daily. Ay, wey, cálmase. I just rejected one. Queen of Wands, always spying. It's too late to apologize. A Pisces. Osuna. In love with the Coco. Ay, wey. Stained. Viernes. The keys to your new job are here. Jueves. I've got a crush on you. A movie maker. Hépale, French tip. Regrets trying you. Too Faced. That's the makeup brand. Oh, Too Forceful. Or maybe someone's thinking about Too Faced, the makeup brand. Everything they wanted to happen to you is happening to them. The letter J, first, middle, or last initial. Revealing themselves and the truth. The Cancer. Oh, hombre. Give offerings. That Leo is pressed. Cuando. Right. You gave me a feeling I've never felt before. We taking over. The hottie in the building. Damn, group one. Charitable front. Sounds like money laundering to me. 10 bands, all in their ego. Jaden. Second houser will sell you out for money quickly. Someone's magic gifted. Fashionable AF. The Zone by The Weeknd and the Drake. The world weren't expecting you to be this tapped in. Coldplay. I brought you something new to me. Unhappy with their life. Airbnb. Wish granted. Something that the pastor don't preach. Leaving on a jet plane. Don't kiss and tell. I regret not reading those poems you wrote. Unplug and go into hermit mode. What would have been saying? They're a flop. Alex, and something about an industrial piercing. But all right, group one, I'm gonna leave it there. This has been your messages and your reading for what your ancestors or your spirit guides want you to leave behind for 2025. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye-bye. So, alrighty. If you chose number 2, group 2, you got direction guardian. Choose your path. So your ancestors want you to choose a path and stick with it. They don't want you to be flighty or wishy-washy anymore. The wishy-washy. All right. Remember, these are for entertainment purposes, group 2. If it doesn't apply, let it fly. So, alrighty, let's get it. Let's go. What can my group 2s need to let go for 2026? What do their spirit guides and ancestors want them to leave behind? They're like, here, this one. They want you to stop fighting and causing arguments. They want you to stop responding to everything, because not every reaction deserves a response from you. And remember, group 2, your response is your responsibility. And some people just want you to like have a tantrum so they can use that against you. Like, you see, they're the problem, when in reality it's people provoking you. Right. So they want you to stop getting overly emotional, because that's what makes you really ruthless and cutthroat. They feel group 2, and it's not good for your health. You're getting your cortisol levels up and all that. And also, if somebody genuinely thinks, this Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio thinks it's funny when you get mad and have a bad day and post about it, they're like, ha 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 ha. Allah. Tell me you're a hater without telling me you a hater. All right. Yeah, this person gets mad that they can't block your decisions here. This is someone that doesn't like it when you win. This is someone that genuinely likes it when you're having a bad day and things don't work out your way. But you need to stop letting these little things get to you, group 2. Everybody has a bad day. I have to tell myself these things on the daily when I'm like, oh my gosh, I just can't get anything right lately. You're learning. Life is a test. We are a spirit having a human experience, and it is okay to make mistakes. You are not God. You are not a deity. You are not perfect. And if you study Greek mythology, those deities were not perfect either. Una pinche soap opera, una novela, wey. Like, ooh. If you want to read juicy drama, I advise you to read Greek mythology or any mythology. The gods are messy. They're messy AF. So, Yo, and those of you that had midnight Christmas mass inside the Pantheon in Greece, I am jelly. But, all right, moving on. Full circle moment. But Spirit wants you to stop letting these little small hang-ups. Like, stop making a mountain out of a fucking molehill. Preaching to the choir. But, yeah, they want you to just let things go, because when you, if you stop and smell every rose, you're never going to get there. But also, stop and smell the roses so that you're, enjoy life. Life goes by fast. You blink and you miss it, right? So slow down, break it down, group 2. It is okay. But somebody really likes it when you get mad, because you are your biggest block. You are your own worst enemy. And Spirit wants you to listen more than you react and speak. That's why we have 2 ears and 1 mouth, right? So let's see what else. Right. You need to stop your self-sabotaging behaviors. And also to be very careful of those around you, especially of a Scorpio or a Virgo. I was going to say an Aries as well. I thought. Because they are one of them secretly loves you or is heart or wants a romantic interest with your person, or they hate how your husband or your person provides for you, or your wife, take it however it resonates. and they either want your person so that they can have them provide for them and live your life, or they just don't like that everything somehow works out for you. Like me, for example, I have a lot of people that hate me just because I'm one of those that if I say something like I want to go get this done, I go get it done. Why that bothers some people, I have no idea, because everybody gets the same 24 hours in the day. What you decide to do with your time is something completely different. Now, I've already be a lot better time management wise. Shit, I'd probably conquer the world. But, So maybe you're one of those group two, that you're just one of those it boys, it girls, it they, she, them, whatever you identify as, that things just work out for you outside looking in, but people don't see all the power, the man hours you put in, all the things you have to sacrifice. Because if it came easy and was, everybody could have whatever it is you're trying to attain, then it wouldn't be special. But because it came at a cost, y tú tuviste que chingar para agarrar esa meta, reto tras reto tras reto, lo valoras más que si fuera algo que se te viniera tan simple y tan fácil, que todos lo tenieran. Entonces nadie lo va a lograr, ¿verdad? ¿Sí me entienden? Aunque soy bien pocha. Right, so, and they also want you, like pile one, I don't know if you were attracted to pile one, to let go of all these exes that broke your heart. Be like, I missed the money, but the money had karmic energy because the person giving it to you didn't have the best intentions at heart for you. Remember, money is green like the heart chakra, and that's associated to the heart. It's a frequency. You are going to get your divine justice, but you need to heal first. You need to address these childhood wounds. Maybe you grew up in a very impoverished lifestyle, and you have this fear of lack that you're just like, I remember what it was like growing up without this, so that's why I overbuy this, or I have this, or I stock up. That is a trauma response to growing up in poverty. And I haven't referenced this TED Talk, but it's Dr. Nadine Burke from, I think, Berkeley University. And she is a pediatric doctor. And she reinvented this thing called ACE scores, which is child adversity experiences, which are then initialed or acronymed as ACEs. I do not know how to translate this in Spanish. You're just going to have to auto dub or click the captions or whatever. And the subtitles. And los subtítulos. And in this, she says the more adverse childhood experience, there you go, ACE scores, adverse childhood experiences, we have, the higher our score is, and the higher our trauma and all these other health issues that end up manifesting because we didn't address these things and work through them, end up happening. And like, for example, in this episode of Family Guy, back when Norm Macdonald was voicing death, maybe somebody is named Norm, maybe your last name is McDonald, maybe you are a Norm Macdonald fan, shout out. There was one where she was like, I forgot what Brian tells her, like, I can't believe you're married to Peter, how do you live like this, blah, la, 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 la. And that's when Lois is like, oh, I just suppress it. And Brian is like, well, isn't that bad for you? She's like, no. And then they do a shot into her brain. And in her brain, there's this tumor that's like, I'm a tumor. And it's like, if we don't address what's stressing us out, it's going to manifest either as heart disease, which is the number 2 killer in women, which is all stress related. Mothers and women in general are fucking stressed the fuck out. Like, chill out. Leave your moms alone in the bathroom. If you need her to sign something, you don't have to stand outside of the bathroom. Just put it there in the sink. A parent will eventually see it. Leave them alone. My students would laugh when I'd be like, you need to leave your moms alone in the restroom. I don't know how many of them would just start laughing. And I'm like, look, I do that too, where like, I will talk my mom's ear off and she's in the bathroom. She's like, Lisa! Vete! Alright, moving on. Y'all need to chill the fuck out, pile 2. Just chill out. Y'all need, what your ancestors want you to do is get in bed, put on your most comfiest joggers, and watch Netflix. This workaholic shit, and then feeling like, man, well, it's me. You need to stop fucking working. Go out and live, damn it. Live a little. Live. Go out there, touch some flowers and shit. Okay? And these people that didn't take you seriously, pile 2, and like the words of Dave Chappelle and P copy, because fuck them. That's why. Toss them to the side. For some of you, Spirit, for my masculines, they want you to leave whoever broke your heart behind. If anyone ever made you feel defensive or heartbroken or like you weren't enough, I'm hearing Good Charlotte's little things, they try to tear me down. Boom. Little things. You can't be letting little things get to you. You want to take me down. You want to meet me. Like the time we got free lunch at school and the cool kids beat us up. Dick. Alright. So, in order for you to avoid this tower moment between you and your spouse, you need to take a good eye as to who is around you and who isn't. For some of you, you're going to have to make a judgment call. Do I want to fight for this Queen of Wands or should I not? And Spirit is saying if you got to get rid of your social media if you're masculine. Especially if you're an Aquarius. Because, nah, hombre, este vato aquí, how for show. Like, there's only 2 Aquariuses in my life that I genuinely, I'm like, get in the ring, sign the piece of paper that when I bitch slap you, no vas a llorar. Y no vas a querer multarme. One, for blocking me for 13 years from a goal. Another one for being a just straight up hoeing ass liar. That one I just want to like get my rings and backhand. But anyway, like that's never gonna happen in an ideal world, right? But anywho, there's an air sign that's married to a fire sign here, and if they don't want this fire sign to leave them, especially Leo on gang, they really gotta get their shit together. Like, sorry, not fucking sorry. And then there's this Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio that's like, I want her, but I don't know how I'm gonna get her. Closed mouths don't get fed, honey. So that's another thing. Spirit wants you to start speaking up for yourselves, my masculines. For my feminines, it's to leave all these people that had you fucked up behind. The moment someone starts talking out of pocket to you, being mad disrespectful, like Dej Love, don't you ever disrespect me. Oh, yeah. Back up off me. I'm too holy. Don't be blowing up my phone and don't be leaving voice messages. I can do you right. You're too holy. Right. Spirit wants you to live a little. For others of you, it's to stop partying all the time. Like, get serious. Get serious. Your money looks better in the bank, not in the club. I feel like Pagatito with the white hands. ¿En qué gastaste tu dinero? Right. Others of you need to stop drinking and getting behind the wheel because you're about to get arrested super fast. There's something about luck, group 2. It eventually runs out, honey. And there's a Taurus here that's riding around without a driver's license or insurance. Yo, now that I sell insurance, as an insurance agent, I cannot believe the amount of people that do not care that they don't have insurance and are driving around without at least liability. And liability is when you hit somebody's car, your insurance covers them. There's no such thing as full coverage. It's called comprehensive coverage. So when you go into an insurance office and like, I want full coverage, everyone's going to look at you like, what you talking about? Because that's not real. Who came up with full coverage? No say. Comprehensive coverage, that's it. And now you decide the deductible, 500 or 1,000. Remember, deductible's what you pay before the insurance takes over. So how much are you willing to shell out? And if I were you all, I would spring for the uninsured motorist as much as you can, because you wouldn't believe how many hit and run, and also they don't have insurance, or underinsured motorists. So not only that, but it's like, it's up to the police officer's discretion. They can take your vehicle because you don't have insurance or a driver's license, because you shouldn't even be behind the wheel. And those people that are like, oh, it's not fair, you probably have a lot of points and surcharges on your driver's license, and if you lie to the insurance company, they will put like 5 to 10 points on your driver's license, aka a surcharge, and they will let all the other insurance companies know. That'll be on your record. But I'm off my soapbox now. But You look, police, the judge, they're going to take away either your car, or if you are driving around with no insurance, no driver's license, all they need to do is run your license plate. You wouldn't believe how many detectives I get calling me to confirm if they do or do not have insurance at work. And I'll be like, a la madre, they're not playing. If you're going to have a car, you better have a license and driver and insurance, because the way people are driving in Laredo, Texas is starting to look like San Antonio. The rates are higher in San Antonio, I'm just letting you know. But all right, off my soapbox. Yeah, this judge ain't gonna be nice, and they're not gonna want community service. They're not gonna want you to pay. They will throw you in the jail. For my masculines, specifically in Aries. Others of you, you need to stop trying to make money fast. Dinero sucio no te va a durar. Dirty money's not gonna last you. It never does. Though, why do you think income tax never lasts anybody? It's like dirty money. Right. Right. And honor your commitments. If you sign up for something, stick it out. Whether it be a job or anything else. Like, despite the underbelly that you find out, like, you need to find out. For others of you, it's about leaving toxic places behind. Like, turning on the blinders and looking away is not doing you or anyone any favor. Some of you are aware that your person could have possibly gotten somebody else pregnant, and you're just kind of like, I don't know. And they could have done this while you were out of town at a trip around March or April. For others of you, I do see a trip coming up. Spirit wants you to travel a little more. But most importantly, to put balance back into your life so you can start this new cycle. But you need to get rid of the party life, overspending, and indulging in too much alcohol, weed, whatever it is that you like to do a little too much of. You need to stop. You need to leave that behind, because it's getting in the way of your commitments, and you're losing focus on what really matters and what's important here, group 2. And for some of you, get your fucking driver's license and your surcharges taken care of, and get your insurance. Yeah. You need to heal your finances, and that's create a budget and stop overspending. The nightclub's always going to be there. Your youth and your time to make skills and a resume and something that's a trade that can get you paid. It's not. Yeah, you're going to have to block either a Taurus or a Libra placement, because they're getting in the way of your finances and your Wheel of Fortune. This is someone who's very unhappy and miserable, and they want you to be unhappy. Like, maybe you were drawn to group 1. Like, group 1, you need to let go of all the things that did not make you happy. You can't be bringing those sentiments or remordimientos, resentimientos, or resentments into 2026, because then that's going to sabotage you. I'm hearing DTMF. Te tiré más fotos de cuando detuve. Te tiré más besos y abrazos las veces que pude. Que ojalá los míos nunca se muden. Y si ando borracho, pues que me ayuden. ¡Ah, andas bebiendo! Te tiré más fotos de cuando Hey, samba! I'm just kidding. You guys like to party, pero because I'm also hearing Rockstar, Lifestyle, Faded, party. Y'all, hey, the nightclub y los antros, they're always going to be there. That's always going to be there. But your time to get educated and a certificate and get hired and build your resume, and the way the job market is looking hella scary with the AI shit, ponte truchas. Maybe get a certificate as the person that modifies and builds the AI. Be the person that's like, hey, el AI no va a mover if I don't. If I don't say jump, the AI ain't doing shit. Be that person. So some of you are going to be getting a 2nd degree in tech. Very good. I'm seeing that, because on my Pinterest board, I saw a cake, and it said just got 1 degree hotter, and it was like a little cap and gown and the regala. and the little degree. So maybe some of y'all are going to get a graduate degree or a doctorate or a certificate, post-fellowship, a second master's, a second bachelor's, an associate's. Go for it. So whatever it was that was just did not work out for you this year of the snake, because remember, like I said in group 1, if you were watching group 1, not only is the year of the snake about finding out esas pinches víboras in our life, about those snakes in our life and snake ass hoes in our lives, but it's also about what does a snake do when they need to grow? They shed, and it's uncomfortable, letting things that no longer serve us go, right? And uncomfortable, the snake is growing. Comfort kills, group 2. Comfort kills. Challenge yourself. And maybe you need to read some of Plato's Contemplations. A life that is unexamined is not a life worth living. If all you're doing, Professor Nolan, I remember this is always going to stick with me. If all you're doing is living so you can get shit-faced on the weekends, are you really living life? Think about it. Think about it. But, all right. I'm gonna leave it there because ya fue basta con la regañada, you uninsured motorists. Just kidding. Even if it's liability, guys, just get it. But insure yourself. Because the ugly weather days are coming around February. And I'd rather be, honestly, if you can afford the uninsured motorist for property damage and bodily injury, aka medical, get it. Porque nunca sabes. I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Alright, so let me get you all a fortune cookie. Fortune cookies. Dame un grrr. ¿Un qué? Un qué? Dutch Bros open. No, I'm not gonna go until maybe next month. I don't want to pelear. 7 Brew was empty. I was happy. I was like, fuck yeah. And then I had a free drink waiting. Shit. All right, opportunities. A stranger is about to change your life. Exciting times and plenty of action, and a special family reunion looks likely. Good. We can play la gallinita ciega y meterle los zapes a Chino. I mean, no hitting. Who hit me? Who else has played Gallinita Ciega? Comment down below for my Latinos if you play Gallinita Ciega. Remember the rule, no hitting, but we always end up hitting that one primo. The egghead looking one. Alright, so the stranger could be either an Aries or a Virgo, somebody born January 6th. I was about to say June 6th. Could be a Gemini. January 6th, June 6th could be significant. June the 1st. This could be a Gemini and or a Capricorn. January, Capricorn, Aquarius. In June, gloom. It could be a Cancer or a Gemini. Gemini. Marsha. Alrighty, some self-care messages for my group 2s. Debe pide más fotos de cuando te tuve. Debe pide más besos de abrazos grandes que pide. Ya para de tomar. Okay, so y'all need to get some sleep. Some skincare. And break free. And financial freedom. What was I just saying? That y'all just need to start saving your money. And stop pisteando. Para de fumar. Para de grifiar. Pinche drogadito. No, I'm just kidding, guys. I'm kidding. You guys. Es broma. No andan de generación de cristal, hombre. A mí, mi mamá es una Gen Xer que tomaba es de los 80s, papá, ¿ok? Mi mamá nació en 1900, ¿qué les importa? 71. ¿Ok? Eso es. Era una de esas que usaba la agua con el copete. And bake. So, some of you are good at baking cakes. Baking is a form of love and witchcraft. You're not going to tell me it's not. It's a kitchen witchery. So, bake, save your money, meal prep, start eating at home more. Green. Mira, ¿qué tal la marihuanita? It's hemp. You all need to just cut back on the vices, okay? Detox. Do like a Daniel Day fast or whatever esa cosa is called. Dom from LFA, if you're watching, ¿cómo se llama ese fast that you were doing in January, girl? Esa sí sabe. Repurpose my daughter's Halloween buckets, the McDoodles. She's the only kid that I know that did not care about the Halloween buckets, except for like the white one that was a ghost. Other than that, she was just like, she could take it or leave it. I'm like, look, Julie, your Halloween bucket. She's like, it's not a purse. Don't want it. Alright, trying to message us before I move on to group 3. Hey, my ears have not stopped burning since I woke up this morning. Probably somebody at a dealership talking mad about me. The devil, I tell you. If it makes you all feel any better, no valen lo que cuesta la vela. D, first middle or last initial, W, DW. Hey, maybe someone's watching Arthur. Steven, he would be. Arm Candy, Serene, I want to pull you in closer. A hot bookworm, caught paying bribes, sucks to suck, huh? I want some more. The Wedding Singer, Max. They're gonna have a massive downfall. Someone wants you to pay for his lifestyle. Ew. James, Bridget, Calvin, Six House Sinistream. You and them can work together pretty nicely. Edgar, same placements as you, a low vibing water sign. Megan, nature versus nurture, a procures for them. Ew. Tyler, Tyler the creator, don't text that person back. The DM maybe. I want to grow old with you. Having fantasies, Dustin, roommate, Sandra, gym date, Ed, Manhattan, 8th House Sinistry, Get Silly by Soulja Boy, Breakfast Date, Single White Female Wives, Taylor, 10th House Sinistry, something about status, you, Cassandra, Noah, Nelson, Blind Items, Daphne, created a coven to take you down, trafficker in your town, hired a PI to follow you, karmic friend doesn't want to let you go, the karmic's getting tossed up, your lover has been putting spells on you, cutie with a booty, let me love you, Guantanamo Bay, abusive power, I'm being serious, 11th house sinistry, Marie, and L, first, middle, or last initial. But I'm going to leave it there, group 2. This has been what your ancestors want you to leave behind for 2025, moving into 2026. I hope these messages help you out, and I am wishing you all the best. Bye-bye. And alrighty, last but not least, group 3. If you all chose the group 3, the witch, be the light. This is going to be what your ancestors want you to leave behind moving into 2026 and what they want you to leave here in 2025. 2026 does start in less than 48 hours. So keep in mind, all these readings are for entertainment purposes only, and they're general readings. So if it doesn't apply, let it fly. All right. So all the cards were with birds. So winged animals. I'm like a bird. I want to fly away. I don't know where my soul is. I don't know where my home. Alright, what does group 3 need to leave behind? Let's get it, let's go. Y'all need to leave a King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio behind, because they're leaving you down the path of rocks. Maybe you're all watching the Emperor's New Group, and you need to heal. All this person does is emotionally manipulate you, mess with your finances, and put you in a state of conflict so that you are never healing. This is someone that tried to rob you of your essentia, of your star power. They know that you are the earthly weaver of this world and that the universe needs you, and that's why they don't want to let you go. This is giving like you could have hooked up with a warlock, and now they are going back to another warlock to see how they can keep you. You have 2 men here, a fire sign and a water sign, that want you. Group 3, I was going to say group 2, because they like your fine ass. They like it when you wear boots. You're pretty and everything, but these are people that haven't admitted it to you. They always put you in a position to make you feel ugly or less than. These are people that want you to constantly be asking them for validation and reassurance. And spirits wants you to stop asking that, because you are the light. Otherwise, these two men wouldn't be doing anything in their power to bind you and sabotage you. Only group 1 had like a little bit of magical interference. Group 2, not at all. But this one is a lot of magical interference. Of course, the witch. So you are a beautiful, beautiful witch that these men are messing around with your finances. They've been doing all this goofy moon magic. They could have even consulted a sister or two, their sister or two, to do some sort of graveyard magic on your finances. It's a lot of masculine energy, unless this Taurus is in her masculine energy, and that's why she's coming up as a king. But all these 3 got exposed. So if you were like, this person worked on me alone, no, they had a lot of help. And this person and 2 other people in group 1, it was a group of 3. Yes, this is a whole ass coven, power of 3 stupids, came together to take you down. And spirit wants you to transmute the energy. And the way you're going to do that is by breaking up with this water sign, Cancer or a Pisces, because they are the money block. And a Scorpio. Yeah, but you're being divinely protected against this person's horrible offers. For some of you, this person just does not want you to move forward, because they know the moment you move forward, you're heading straight to the 10 of Cups. You're going to be happy. You're going to have peace. You're going to be out of your feelings and out of this injustices. And you have a Scorpio mad as hell that you're leaving slowly but surely, because the love has been gone in this relationship. A lot of it is leaving relationships that there is absolutely no love for you behind. Like, all the groups got this, that you have to leave people, places, and things that are no longer serving you behind for your highest good. Because these are people that could never celebrate your wins. These three people wanted you to be so fucking miserable, it's not even funny. So because they wanted to do this, let's expose them. One is a Libra, or you have a relationship with, you're married to them. Another one is a Virgo. I see the number 6. And the other one is a Cancer, or someone you once lived with. So it is a Libra, Cancer, and or a Virgo placements that are doing everything they can to sabotage you. These people, like I said, they don't want you to have peace. One of them could be having a lot of tooth pain right now. Right, they're spying on you to see how they can try to cut you down, but they can't. And they want to see if they can cause you some kind of an ending, or if anything has ended in your life, and it's a no. If anything, you have transmuted the energy and you're starting something new. All the magic they're doing is just clearing paths for you. And they're about to get caught. One of them could like to wear Vans, right? Because these people were causing a lot of illusions and obstacles so that you wouldn't get any offerings, so that you wouldn't get to the victory, so that things would always be like, they wanted you in a state of chaos and disarray so you wouldn't be able to manifest. These are people that have seen you manifest literally from nothing, and they are shocked in how you do it. They don't like that you just do it the good old-fashioned way through hard work ethic. And they want you unhappy because they're miserable and unhappy. All right. But you strongly removed every obstacle yourself, group 3. And you removed all your financial blockages. You're like, every L is now a win. You took every knife out of your back and you used it to build a bridge and get over it, right? These are people mad that you've let them go, or these are people that are going to be even madder when you finally do let them go. I guess this deck really wants to talk. Why are they going to be mad? Because they thought because they're going to realize that all they did was slow you down, that they could never stop you, just slow you down. You're like, it ain't much, but it's honest work. And these people can never do anything in the upright. They always have to do a scam and a con in group 3. They can never just do something correctly the right way. And because you kept your work ethic quiet and secret, these people never knew what it was. For others of you, you need to keep your love life a secret. because you do have someone with initials B and J watching to see if you have anything coming up. Like, since they couldn't stop you financially or career wise or material wise, now they want to try to stop you relationship wise, right? These are people that really wanted you to stop existing in this world. Who is this King of Swords? This is someone you have blocked off that is dealing with the Queen of Pentacles. This could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius married to a Taurus or a Libra, strong Taurus and or Libra. But they're very unhappy because they're messing around with somebody else. This is someone that could be messing around with a younger water sign, Cancer or a Pisces. And they're a karmic. This is someone that's about to get arrested. And it's going to shock everybody. If this isn't happening Cancer or Gemini season, it will happen as soon as Pisces season of 2026. Right. And it's going to have everybody in a community shocked about it. Like, whoa, did you hear about so-and-so? Yeah, and someone's going to be like, oh, it's because the witch said. Like, I don't know what you said about this person, because maybe you have a platform of your own. You do lives, TikTok, Instagram, whatever platform you do. My bruja, my sister, my bruja sister. It's a sister in instead of a brother in. It's a sister in. But whatever it is you predicted about this person getting in trouble with the chota, the 50, it's coming in fruition, and everyone's gonna be like, predicción cumplida. Right. And you're just gonna be like, I'm glad I never partook in this third party, because all of this is gonna be in a court of law. So I don't know if they're gonna get caught with the side piece or 2 or 3, but you're gonna be so happy it never worked out between you and them, and you're gonna be like, man, imagine if I could have easily been caught up with this and that and the third, and I would have made myself look foolish. For others of you, it's going to be about your spouse being caught with the side pieces, and you're just going to be like, whatever, and you're going to leave. Like, you're not even going to make us think about it. You're just leaving. Because this person wanted you to confront them and be like, how could you cheat on me, blah, blah, blah. And you're just like, no, whatever, I don't care. Bye. And it has confirmation. It has this masculine feeling some type of way, because they thought that if they were to cheat on you with an ex-friend, a best friend, or whoever that you know, that it would hurt you. And you're like, no, you're only hurting yourself. You're not hurting me. Right. And now this person knows they binded themselves to their own misery. Instead of binding you to misery, you beautiful witch, earthly weaver of this world, they bind themselves to their own misery. For wanting to put you in your feelings, now they're going to be put in their feelings. Because you chose a peaceful life a long time ago. And you told yourself, if I'm going to be ready for peace, prepare for war, kind of a deal. And you did. You totally, totally did. And these people are going to have to watch you from the other side. I'm hearing, I'm on the outside. Yeah. I can see through you. See your true colors. And inside your ugly. Right. These people did the absolute most to say you're a hoe, you lay for pay, you do this and that, just so they could rain on your parade and make you miserable. Remember, misery loves company. And you said no, absolutely not. Good for you, group 3. But you need to leave all these people behind. Everyone has to leave these people behind, because all they want to do is cost you tower after tower. You're going to realize that, yeah, maybe your spouse was paying the spicy workers or giving somebody money to lay for pay with them. They think it's funny, and it's going to cause a breakup, but you're going to have an amazing glow up. And that's another thing. Spirit wants you to stop being afraid of glowing up. You're going to have victories at work. For some of you, you have an Aries, Leo, or a Sag checking you out at work, and you realize that. But this person's very unhappy at home. They're just using you as a distraction because they're not happy in their home life. They could have 2 kids. This is someone that wants to travel towards you and make you an offer, but you're just like, no. You already shot this man's dreams before they could start it. For others of you, there is a King of Pentacles that wants you to choose them over this water sign. So I don't know who you are, Miss Dang. Face card must be T. But you got 2 men fighting over you. But you have to leave a karmic ass relationship and a man behind. For others of you, you also have to start tapping into your magic and transmuting the energy. Start transmuting, start doing cord cuttings, do your protections. Because there is someone being sneaky in your energy. This could be someone you're married to or you were divorced from. Taurus, Aquarius, Sag, Virgo, that is trying to do some kind of weird love spells on you so that your finances tank. This is someone that siphons your money sexually. Or this is someone that's been messing around with the Queen of Cups behind your back, and that's why the finances haven't been the same ever since. And they're mad that they could have gotten pregnant by your ex or your person or whoever this person is, and they thought, okay, they'll finally leave her. And no. Idiot, they never leave the wife. Pendeja. Yeah, because this person, whoever this masculine is, they really do not want you to leave, to the point that they're paying. This is like the second time I get this in the collective. There's somebody's masculine or spouse that's paying for spell work so that the feminine never saves up enough coin to pay for a divorce lawyer or to leave them. Which is really fucked up, because it's like, bro, what? Yeah, because this person knows that their cycle with you, with the divine feminine, with their witch, is over. And they don't want that. Instead of the witch binding them, they're trying to bind the witch. Como la vemos. They're very unhappy. Like, this is a relationship that you had everything going for you, group 3, until you got with this person. And if that's not a sign of, that's not someone you should be with, y que te están deseando lo mal, they're actually sabotaging you behind your back, I don't know what is. So you really need to leave whoever this fucking spouse, boyfriend, common law, whoever the hell this person is to you behind, male, female, because they're the ones that are the karmic that is sabotaging you. And you need to be alone or you're never going to get your blessings. Because this person could have outright messed around with one of your friends, and that's why your friend suddenly just turned on you out of nowhere, because they're like, why hasn't he left her yet? Because he's not going to, stupid. Because why is he going to leave when you've given him the milk for free? Why buy the cow when I can get the milk for free? Alright. Do and do. You bring honor to us all. So honor yourself. Bring honor to your ancestors. Your ancestors want you to leave this person. The generational curse is breaking out of marriages and relationships that make you miserable. This whole ya no aguantan, that's manipulation. No, que tú aguantas que te abuseen y que no te den dinero y ser una idiota y que te mete un chiricuazo y medio. Esa es tu generación tonta. Yo, no. Mi generación va a traumar a los hombres para atrás. Alright, so fortune cookie. They're probably like, a la madre, Clarisa, cálmate. No, pues ustedes de tontas quedándose, doña. The only thing que sí extraño es, ¿por qué no le metemos chingazos con los sartenes a los hombres? Eso ya no es de moda. Bring it back. We need to bring it back, hitting men with steel cast iron. Bring it back. Alright, moving on. Jealousy. Watch who you trust with your personal secrets. What were they just saying? And plans. You probably did like group 2. Spend time outdoors with nature to reconnect and replenish. People that are closest to you are the biggest snakes. And I've been saying this throughout the entire pick a pile reading. We are finishing the year of the snake. For you all, it wasn't just about shedding and growing. For you all, it was mainly getting rid of all those people that say they love you. They want to hug you. They hate you. They're super, Caesar must die. Caesar must die. You have a lot of it too, Brutus. Bro, I can't wait to run into that old hag. Chingue su madre la mis. That's going to be our family reunion shirts. I'm going to make like 40 of them and give them all out at the Bethany house. I'm even going to make joggers. All right, channel messages. Oh, wait. Los self-care. I'm going to do career reading pickup piles too. Don't worry. Mira. Ira. Diosito dijo. Y que chingue su madre la Miss P. Chingue su madre Miss P. That's our family slogan. Chingue su madre la Miss Bleep. Trifling ass bitch. I should have let my cousin do what he wanted to do. Voy a poner post-its all over equal. Estúpido. Alright, some of you gotta call your mom. If your mom doesn't stress you out. Others of you do yoga, stretch. Women carry tension in the hips a lot. Stretch your hips, do your hip flexors, openers. Ira! And work-life balance. You have to balance your life. Yeah, you are coming from group 2. I had to get mad at group 2. You can't be partying all the time and then expecting to be like rich dad, poor dad. No way, así no. Y ustedes, you can't be working all the time and then, I am zen. No, you're not. You are stressed the fuck out and you need to go chill out. Like group 2, tírate en una cama and do nothing. No se va a acabar el mundo si descansas, chula, chulo. The world's not gonna end if you just decide to watch Netflix for a couple hours a day. Just saying. And take a bath. Take a spiritual bath. Put some intentions. With this bath, I'm gonna relax and remove all blockages that make me feel guilty for having self-care. Y así de fácil. Y así de fácil. Alright, channel messages before I close this on out, group 3. Woo! The letter Q, I have a huge crush on him from Impractical Jokers. V, maybe you guys like QVC. Sigur Rose, I want to spend the night. Adam, Candle Lover, trying to do magic on your channel. Cecilia, girl, get a hobby. Cut back on coffee. Never. Old Boss, man, chinga su madre. I don't know which one. I have many. Treat your body as like the temple it is. And if I serenade you, love speak, candle, trying to silence you, Machiavellianism, Jonathan, Q again, Moises, take a stand, rat, strawberries and wine, Giselle, Sondra, a whistleblower, rat, Mantle, don't be afraid to take up space, Alex, H, you watching, boo? Karmic Contract, Holmes, a last name, Sherlock Holmes. Alejandra, you're amazing. They'll just have to get over it. Christina, Kiki, do you love me? 12th House Sinistry, S.H. Lynn, Sherlock Holmes. Maybe some of you are reading Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. Grandiose Person, R. Jeanette. I know I was wrong. Will you stay? I adore you. Bella. Waving the white flag. Adela. Mauricio. Watch their behavior. Movie date 90s style. The letter J. I just saw the PSA of the like AMC movie theater people being like, stop getting the puckets and modifying them. And then asking for refills. It's gross. I want you to stay. Pack your bags and passport, baby. Shelby. 93 burner accounts. No way that many. Shelby, you just block every account you don't trust, girl. You got a good 93 idiots watching you. Sean, like it's their job way. Anna, Maxwell. I'd be like, le están pagando because I'll pay you to stop watching me. You make me happy. Rihanna. Riri, wine tasting. Dark Child Records. If I was yours, ¿qué? If you were mine, ¿qué? ¿Cuánto dinero más caro? ¿Qué? Offspring. And stalking you online. Shelby, you better protect your socials because people are really stalking you online, girly pop. But alrighty, I'm gonna leave it there, group 3. Thank you everybody for this pick a pile on what does your spirit guides or your ancestors want you to leave behind for this 2025. I was about to say 2023. So you should have left these people behind since 2023. But alrighty, collective, I'm going to leave it there. I'm wishing you all a very safe and happy New Year's. And for those of you in Laredo with guns, you have not shot that gun at all this year. No empiecen. No empiecen. Like, ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous for you all to be doing that. And if you are shooting your cohetes up in the sky, I hope you get arrested. Alright, but I'm going to leave it there, collective. I'm wishing y'all, like, again, a safe New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Don't be drinking and driving, and bye-bye.